I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. You look so great when you gotta shine. One more part of you is gone now, as you keep smiling at the crowd. Pressure is your best enemy, spotlights show what I wanna see. Sometimes it feels like you're under attack, you just can't break free. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live right here on Smackdown for the Smackdown Security Detail. We've already got a hot angle off the go. Adam Pearce is hosting I guess going to be the general manager of the show tonight. But yeah, we started the show off with the MFT filing a police report, and Tama Tonga was completely bloodied up. Joe Tessitore saying it was some sort of a car accident. What is going on, guys? Well, opening up the show, we thought was going to be the John Cena Cody Rhodes contract signing, but that's not the case. Charlotte Flair is opening up right now with her match against Raquel Rodriguez. Alexa Bliss is making her way to the ring as well, and she's got like a whole cheerleader thing going on, like a dark cheerleader thing going on, and we've also got Charlotte and Alexa have gotten themselves a women's tag team title match at SummerSlam. Yeah, they're going to be taking on Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, women's tag titles. And Charlotte is awaiting in the ring. Raquel Rodriguez is making her presence felt with Roxanne Perez by her side. Kind of expect this one to be a heck of a match here. Right now, we have got Charlotte trying to climb that second rope there, and okay, I thought Raquel was going to catch her in like a power bomb. It looked intriguing. Charlotte flexing. Oh, look at this. Okay, Roxanne was going to get involved, but now Alexa's like, hell no. That oh Jesus. Alexa was like, oh hell no, but Raquel just exerting her power with that clothesline, taking Charlotte's head off at ringside. As we're gonna head into commercial break for those who don't have the premium side of Netflix, but right now Charlotte's being rolled in the ring. There's pinfall 2 count only there. Devastating reverse elbows right now from Roxanne here, just taking it to Charlotte during this commercial break here. Charlotte is looking a little worse for wear right now. Oh, Charlotte! I look away for 1 second, and now Charlotte's got the advantage as she has an abdominal. She has an abdominal stretch, but she was trying to pick up Roxanne into a hip toss, but Roxanne put the stop to that and threw a hip toss of her own. Roxanne now just stomping away once again on Charlotte here. The question remains in this match is what does Charlotte have to do to bounce back, to try and get the win, to give her and Alexa Bliss the, I guess you could say, the advantage going into SummerSlam off of this match. But right now, Raquel is just exerting her power over Charlotte, and Raquel has got some very scary power, folks. Oh, just throws her down out of that sleeper and ends up taking a few strands of Charlotte's hair out. Charlotte now trying to mount a comeback, but again, the power. Oh, I was going to say the power of Raquel, but the experience of Charlotte coming into play. Oh, never mind. The power of Raquel with that big boot. Back and forth, this action has been throughout the commercial break, folks. And you'll probably see that once you guys come back. Those of you who aren't on premium right now. But it's been mostly Raquel who's been getting that upper hand as far as this back and forth action goes. It has been ending with Raquel delivering the devastating blow and right into the corner. Now Charlotte's chopping away, and everybody knows just how devastating those chops can go. We're back to the show now, and Raquel's got Charlotte down on the mat from a reverse elbow. Now what is she looking for? She's looking for... She's stretching Charlotte in some way. Looks almost like the gory special, but I can't quite tell. As promised, though, the contract signing between John Cena and Cody Rhodes is still going to happen, folks. Not exactly sure what Charlotte was looking to do there, but eventually she got to it and threw Raquel into the ropes. And now Charlotte trying to mount some sort of a comeback here with these chops and these punches to Raquel. They're having some effect on Raquel, and she is just going to town with those chops right now. And like a front cartwheel type maneuver into a clothesline there. Charlotte hitting that German suplex. Now Charlotte is she's pulling out all her tricks right now and doing what she can to make sure she takes out Raquel Rodriguez. And like I said, to try and get that advantage going into the tag title match at SummerSlam. This match is getting is starting to turn out real well here. I mean, we've already seen the two ladies get involved earlier in the match, but I wonder at what point do we see them attempt to get involved again? We know that Alexa is out there to just make sure she keeps Roxanne Perez at bay, because we know how sneaky and devious Roxanne, Raquel, and the rest of the Judgment Day, for that matter, can be. And Raquel eating a big boot of her own. Oh, Charlotte looking for the figure eight. Yeah, there it is. Roxanne just tried to get in as Charlotte was trying to execute the figure eight. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Alexa just wrung Raquel's neck across the ropes. And there it is. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte and Alexa. Well, Charlotte, with the help of Alexa, takes the win. That was a decent little match. And I kind of figured that this is where it was going to go, because I kind of thought that maybe you give that advantage to Charlotte and Alexa going into SummerSlam. I mean, I could see on Raw maybe Roxanne Perez and Alexa having a match. And maybe Roxanne gets the win in that one. Now we got Adam Pearce on the phone here. What's he saying? Okay, so the police want to interview Jacob Fatu regarding this hit and run incident that had happened. Right now we're seeing a commercial for 2K25 on the Switch 2, I should say. $2K25 has yet to hit the Switch 2. Well, the Switch 2 only just came out too. And right now we are on a commercial break. So why don't we show one of our commercials that we got going on with the Turnbuckle affiliation program. Let me see if I can find the one that I do want to show. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Here we go.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
Yeah, and if you want any information regarding that, all you got to do is just head on over to turnbucklestudios.org, and there's a meet the team option where you will be able to meet up with myself, Chris Parrish, Bubba Duke, OMD, and Carl Carafel. Once again, all you got to do is just visit turnbucklestudios.org. I wonder what the police are going to talk to Jacob Fatu about. I'm really intrigued with this whole situation that started off Smackdown. As right now, I'm looking at Solo in the ring right now. I guess we're getting a case of a whodunit, as it were. As we're coming back in about 30 seconds here. You guys in the chat, if you're around, let me know what you thought about, or what you're thinking right now as far as how the show is going so far. And I know we're only about 22 minutes into the show, but your opinions matter, guys. As we're looking at a overhead shot of MetLife Stadium getting ready for SummerSlam, which will be there in a couple of weeks. And there is the one and only Tiffany Stratton. Let's listen in on what she's got to say. A nice little video package promo between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill, just getting me a little bit more sold on this matchup that they've got coming up at SummerSlam, in which Jade Cargill will be challenging Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship. As we're looking at what happened last Friday between Aleister Black and R-Truth here, in which Aleister Black shockingly took the loss to R-Truth. Which led to Damian Priest trying to separate Aleister Black. However, Aleister Black just wasn't having it and attacked Damian Priest. So now I get a feeling that we're going to get a match between these two at SummerSlam as well. And let's take a look as Damian Priest is walking through the building right now. Well, Mello is going to be a victim of circumstance here, as Damian Priest was looking for Aleister Black. He asked Mello if he had seen him. Mello is like, no, I haven't, but if I had seen him, I wouldn't tell you where he is. To which Damian took exception to that, and Mello was like, hey, I warned you a couple weeks ago about this dude, that he was going to turn on you, and he did. To which it led to Carmelo getting this matchup against Damian Priest. It's let's just say I kind of feel bad for Mello unless Aleister Black makes his presence felt in this matchup. Yeah, right now Cody Rhodes is promoting the new Naked Gun movie, only in theaters in August. But wow, this has been a kind of an explosive episode of SmackDown thus far, guys. Really enjoying this one right now. Now, early predictions, guys, if you're out there, if you're in the chat, early predictions on who you think is going to win that fatal four-way match that's going to take place later on tonight. Number one contenders for the tag team titles. set to take place. I mean, right now myself, I think I'm going to go with the Motor City Machine Guns. There's a part of me that wants to see how they would do in the match against the Wyatt Six. Yeah, these 3-minute commercial breaks, sometimes they take a little while. As we're looking at a preview of the upcoming podcasts, Ricky Saints is on the Cody Rhodes podcast. What do you want to talk about? Over on the Undertaker's podcast, Charlotte Flair is there. And Liv Dunn will be appearing on Stephanie's podcast. And Nikki Bella is on the Raw recap. As right now, Mello is waiting in the ring for what is going to be, at least what I think is going to be, his utter destruction, as Damian Priest is going to make his presence felt here in just a moment. Damian just staring daggers through Carmelo as he walks towards the ring right now. You know he is not a happy camper, especially after the attack from Aleister Black last week. Oh, Carmelo tried to attack there, but as soon as Damian got down. He kind of backed off, and there it is. He's going for the attack now. I don't think this is going to last. I mean, he's got Damian down on the mat right now. The most that Damian can do right now is just cover up. And I don't think you want to taunt. Well, you've got a big guy like Damian Priest. Oh, boy. Damian hasn't even taken his ring gear off yet. Oh. There we go. His entrance gear is off, and this is what Carmelo is dealing with right now. A very, very angry Damian Priest right now. And by attacking him before the match even started, you kind of poked the bear a little bit there. As we fade to commercial, and for those who are on premium or those who are watching on the USA Network, but Damian Priest has been rolled back in the ring. Carmelo is looking to take the advantage here again. I don't know if that chop had any effect on Damian. You're just ticking him off more and more, Carmelo. Damian's just like, come on, hit me with your best shot. Poked him in the eye, Roddy Piper style. But again, will that have any effect? Was he going to get the big guy up in a suplex? I don't think so. He's going to try. Nope. And yeah, up goes Carmelo into the Falcon Arrow and down. Damian only gets a 2 count on that one. Yeah, Melo's doing everything he can right now, taking out the leg of Damian Priest. And that's the one thing I've always said this, but if you're the smaller guy and you're wrestling like the giant as in a guy like Damian Priest, the one thing you want to do, go for them legs, take them knees out, chop them down to size, essentially. Carmelo's just wondering, what does he got to do to put Damian away? Can he put Damian away? That is the question I've got. I don't think he really can, but he does have Damian down on the mat, and that's a pretty big thing. This is, I'm not gonna lie, I sort of thought that this was gonna be Damian just killing Carmelo Hayes essentially, but Melo's giving him the fight. The thing is, the problem with this is Melo is getting too cocky and talking to the audience and things like that, and you don't want to do that, especially. Oh, geez, see with Damian Priest here, and Damian is just right back at it, nailing him with all kinds of forearms and punches. And basically his own version of a flapjack there. Yeah, this is the one thing Carmelo did not want or would not want in this match. And right now, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing Damian Priest about to pick up. Oh, Melo's like, screw this, I'm going for a walk. But Damian tried to catch him, but got his arm wrung on the top rope there. How long will that last? Melo just took him out with a crossbody off the second rope. And we're in San Antonio, and Melo was looking for shades of Sweet Chin Music there. Oh, man. And Damian now looking for the razor's edge. Can he get him up? Of course he can, but Melo slips out the back there. Melo going up top now. Man, Melo just kicks Damian to the ringside area. Melo's face just getting smashed into that table now. I think Damian is done playing. I think Damian is going to come in that ring and he's going to look to end Carmelo Hayes. Taker. Damian Priest is going up top with shades of the Undertaker. But there it is. I knew it. Aleister Black has just showed up and interfered in this match and has tripped Damian Priest off the ropes, giving Damian Priest the win by disqualification, by the way. And there it is, Black Mask. And now he's looking at Carmelo. Yeah, Melo's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this again. Right now, it looks like Alistair has basically got Damien's number. And there's a little preview of the contract signing tonight. Cody Rhodes and John Cena for their title match at SummerSlam. Could this be where Cody regains the championship? It's a possibility, but we'll have to wait and see. But also tonight, Stephanie Vaquer will be coming in fresh off her Battle Royal win over at Evolution. She takes on Alba Fyre tonight. That's gonna be a hell of a match as well. And of course, the WWE Tag Team Championship #1 contenders fatal 4-way match. Andrade and Rey Fenix, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, and DIY are all going to brawl it out in that match. We just got ourselves a dark and twisted promo from the Wyatt Six. Can't really repeat what was said there because they kind of spoke in riddles. But the one thing I did enjoy about that is it wasn't just Uncle Howdy doing the promo this time. Everybody had a chance to say something. As right now we're seeing a promotion for SummerSlam coming to MetLife Stadium August 2nd and the 3rd, just a couple of weeks away. 6 p.m. Eastern will be the start time of the shows. As right now we have faded to a commercial break here, now would be the perfect time to show everything that's going on at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Take a look.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the Smackdown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
And if you want information about all the shows, again, all you got to do is just go to turnbucklestudios.org, and from there you will see a list of all the current episodes for every show we've got, including the Smackdown Security Detail tonight. And I guess while you're online, guys, you can make a trek over to carlcarafel.redbubble.com. From there, you will be able to purchase all kinds of Turnbuckle Affiliation Program memorabilia, whether it is pillowcases, clothing, anything that you can decorate your home or decorate yourself in should you want to travel in style. That's carlcarafel.redbubble.com. I'm looking at, I've just seen our U.S. Women's U.S. champion, that is Julia, on the screen. Now, I'm wondering when we're going to see her have a title defense again on SmackDown. So we're back to the action. We're looking at September 13th, an upcoming boxing fight between Canelo and who? Canelo and Crawford. Taking place at Allegiant Stadium. And once again, looking at the skyline for Las Vegas, which will also be the site of WrestleMania 42 next year. 2 years in a row, WWE is going to Vegas. I'm not a big fan of it, but it is what it is. But the lights are Solo Sikoa coming to the ring. I thought based on the colors, I thought it was Stephanie Vaquer making her way to the ring. But Solo and the MFT coming to the ring here, and as you can see. Oh, sorry, Tonga Loa. I keep saying Tama Tonga, but Tonga Loa is the one that's all bandaged up there. And I really want to know what the police had to say with regards to Jacob Fatu. My guess is we're about to find out with what I'm assuming is going to be a promo, because I know that Solo is not scheduled to be in action tonight, nor is the remaining members of his group. Well, I guess Jacob was arrested, but yeah. But right now, he is storming. Jacob Batu is storming to the ring right now. And let's just say the Solos group better watch out, because this werewolf is ticked off. And look at Jimmy. Jimmy's behind there as well. Oh, Talatonga just taking out Jimmy with that boot to the head. Oh, And over the table goes Talatonga from the Samoan Werewolf and his suicide dive, leaving it to just, oh, wait a second. Talatonga just got up like nothing happened. Looking for a double chokeslam. I don't think that's going to happen. No, but a super kick from both Jimmy and Jacob, and followed by a double super kick there. And big Jimmy Uso crossbodying Talatonga. Now it's just down to Jacob and Solo. And Solo just taken out with a double leg takedown, and now just getting his ass handed to him. And now, as soon as Jimmy handed off the chair, Solo was like, "The hell with this, I'm out of here." But Jimmy is like, "Oh no, boy, you're going right back in there." Oh my God. Jacob Fatu just oh geez, what's Mateo trying to get in and stop this situation. Tonga Loa trying to get in there. Solo rolling out of there. But Jacob had Solo's head wedged in between the chair here, and now we've got Jimmy going up top looking for the Superfly Splash. And then the moonsault from Jacob Fatu just amazes me every time he does that. Smashing that chair across JC's back, and now Tonga Loa just going to take it as well. Basically, right now, Jimmy and Jacob are holding these two hostage in the ring while Talatonga and Solo back off down the aisle. Holy hell, guys. It is official. Solo Sikoa will be defending Oh no, Solo's getting arrested. Anyway, Solo Sikoa will be defending the US title against Jacob Fatu inside the steel cage, but Jacob Fatu or Solo Sikoa is being arrested for this hit and run. Oh, look what was left in the ring, the US title. Yeah, and Jacob Fatu would love nothing more than to get that championship back. But damn, man, steel cage between Solo and Jacob. The only thing I can say is there's going to be some complete and utter destruction between those two men. So we're taking a look at what happened on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where Jelly Roll was introduced as the guest host for this week, or for this episode, in which he had Randy Orton on as a guest, and things got a little bit went a little bit awry with Jelly Roll and Randy Orton and Drew and Logan Paul. Let's listen in. Yeah, it led to both Logan and Randy and Drew brawling across the studio, but now Logan Paul shows up. And Logan Paul takes a choke slam through Jimmy Kimmel's desk, obliterating that desk, by the way. That's my first time I've seen that clip. I knew it happened. I saw that it was uploaded to YouTube. Didn't take the time to watch it because I knew it was going to be shown on Smackdown here. So, But yeah, Randy Orton and Jelly Roll taking on Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam. But right now, we've got the winner of the Women's Evolution Battle Royal making her way to the ring. That is Stephanie Vaquer. She's going to be challenging Alba Fyre to a match here. Mm-hmm. Looking at a preview for WWE announcing some upcoming events there. As once again, we go to commercial break, 3.5 minutes here. during these 3.5 commercial breaks that we get on SmackDown, I understand that on the USA Network, you guys actually go to commercials, but on our side here, when we're watching it on Netflix across the world, we get these "we will be right back" kind of things with these shots of these wrestlers, and I think that at this point, I'm still annoyed by them. I kind of would like to see them do maybe you can cut to some interviews backstage for maybe Jackie Redmond, especially on these 2-hour shows now, where you don't have a lot of time now to fill up to promote other feuds going on. You can use these segments to these 3-minute breaks here to promote other feuds. Or even like you could use these 3 minutes to showcase on if you're on Netflix, maybe you can use these 3 minutes to play a couple of trailers for some of the shows that they have to entice people to not just watch WWE on Netflix, but to watch other stuff that's on Netflix. I don't know, just it's just a thought that I had. But you know what? One more time, we are going to take a look at the commercial that showed earlier, where we are looking for your help. Take a look, everybody.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team,
Oops. Let's try that one more time here. Gotta love when I accidentally click other things here, so. One more time.
a Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
There we go. That's more like it here, guys. Let's we're looking at the outside of the Frostbank Center in San Antonio, Texas, the site of SmackDown tonight. We're seeing that sun getting ready to set as the action has been hot and heavy inside that building. All right, so Alba Fyre is awaiting in the ring. I was just muting myself so I can watch that recap of what we saw, and now the match is underway between Stephanie Vaquer and Alba Fyre here. Finally, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Stephanie Vaquer is going to take the win in this one, but at the same time, I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw another another bit of interference here from Piper Niven, who is at ringside. I don't see Chelsea Green at ringside anywhere, though. And Alba Fyre taking it to Stephanie Vaquer, knocking her to ringside. Then suicide dive to take her down. Alba Fyre looking to go up top now. Oh, she was looking for a senton off that top rope, but Stephanie Vaquer was a little bit on the quick side, got her knees up, and now back suplex there. Was she looking for that maneuver there where she slams the yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Devil's Kiss, as it's called. Starting to get over. Fans are starting to get behind it. Oh, and in quick fashion, Stephanie Vaquer takes the win. No interference from Piper Niven, but that doesn't exclude the fact that she could still try to attack. And there it is right there. Piper Niven attacking her after the match. What is... I think Piper was looking for her own version of the bonsai drop, but Piper just got dumped over the top rope. Piper trying to get back in, but Stephanie kicking her in the head as she tried to get back up. Kind of showcasing, I think we're doing this to showcase just how powerful Stephanie Vaquer can be leading into her championship match at Clash in Paris. Thing is, I don't think we know like just where she's going to be challenging. Hey, look, BFAB and Street Profits are together. Well, the Street Profits were going to explain just how they feel about losing the tag titles last week. Then DIY came in and said, congratulations, you guys blew it. But we are the leaders of the SmackDown Tag Team division, and we are going to fix it. And then Candice LeRae and B-Fab kind of got into it. But DIY is now making their way to the ring with Candice LeRae at their side in what is going to be, I'm already calling this the match of the night, this fatal four-way for the number one contenders, for the number one contendership to the WWE Tag Team titles here. So we're looking at a preview for WWE Unreal coming to Netflix July 29th. See, those are the types of things that should be in these 3-minute commercials. But once again, we're just getting a 3-minute commercial with the "we'll be right back." Those are the types of things that I'd like to see. And it doesn't have to, like I said, it doesn't have to be just the WWE, but it could also be like other shows around Netflix, like Happy Gilmore 2 is on its way. Maybe even do like a 3-minute segment in these little breaks where you talk about your big movies that are coming to Netflix, something like that. But you know what? Since there's 2.5 minutes left in this commercial break, why don't we play our final commercial? Let's take a look one more time at that WWE calendar.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we got total non-stop action with Brace for Impact at 8 p.m. Friday we game again with Unleashed, the Jessica Wilde story at 7 p.m. Following the game, join us for the Smackdown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
I said WWE, but I meant the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And again, if you want to find out more about the shows there, if you want to watch this past episode of PlayStation Showcase, you want to watch the Raw Patrol, or even check out the PLE Patrol, which we will be doing a 2-night edition of for SummerSlam, go to turnbucklestudios.org. You'll be able to find all the programming there. Or you can just do a simple, on whichever platform you want, hit a follow, hit a like, hit a subscribe, do what you need to do just to keep up to date on what's going on with the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. We're right here at Turnbuckle Studios. And we're about 40 seconds away from coming back and getting ready for the Fatal 4-Way matchup. As we know, DIY is already in the ring, and we're looking at a SmackDown. Did you know San Antonio has hosted 4 Royal Rumbles, the most of any city? That would be the 1997, the 2007, and the 2017. And what was the other one? I want to say it was the 2023, maybe. Parrish would know. He went to one of them. Yeah, the 2023 Royal Rumble at the Alamo Dome. As right now, all four teams are in the ring. Rey Fenix and Andrade, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, and DIY getting ready to tear this house down. Let's go. Bell sounds, and we are starting off with Chris Sabin and Nathan Frazier. And right away, of course, they're doing the chain wrestling thing, trying to get some wrist locks going, flipping each other. Gotta love when they do that. And DIY coming in to distract or to take everybody down. Andrade was fully prepared. Rey Fenix is now in there. Bedlam already breaking out in this matchup as all 8 men are now fighting each other. It's interesting to note that Rey Fenix is in a full bodysuit right now. Oh. They both tried to do a dive and both ate a super kick, and now they're trying to dive again onto DIY, but the Motor City Machine Guns trip and drag them out, and now the Motor City Machine Guns looking for a baseball slide onto DIY right now. Are Sabin and Frazier still the legal guys? As right now, the people watching on the USA Network are gone to commercial break. That was a very fast start to the match from one commercial break to the other. But now we've got action in the ring here on my side as Sabin and Frazier have gotten back into the ring. They are the legal man. Alex Shelley just got tagged in, though. And I know it's been like almost a year since the Motor City Machine Guns have joined the WWE, but it still feels like very surreal to talk about them being inside a WWE ring. Because to me, I thought they would be TNA lifers. I really thought that with them too. But now DIY's Johnny Gargano is in the ring with Alex Shelley, and it's got him over in the DIY corner, and they're double teaming on Alex Shelley right now. As I see over on the right hand side there from the hard cam side, that both Andrade and Rey Fenix have finally gotten up onto the apron. Nathan Frazier is out at ringside taking a breather. But right now, I got to say, Candice LeRae is probably happy with what she's seeing right now with both Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa dominating. Oh, look at this. Of course she was going to get involved. Candice LeRae choking Alex Shelley on that bottom rope there. the double team just continuing for DIY on Alex Shelley. Gotta wonder, how is Alex Shelley going to get out of this? Chris Sabin running in to interfere, but cameraman kind of missed it. As we're back to the action, and once again, DIY trying to take everybody down. But the Motor City Machine Guns coming in and having something to say about that. And Axiom getting tagged in. First time we're seeing him in this match. Quick tag out to Nathan Frazier, though. We have yet to see Rey Fenix and Andrade get tagged into this matchup. But once again, Bedlam is broken out and everybody's off fighting. A reminder, the winner of this match gets a shot at the WWE Tag Team Champions. And Axiom with that dive onto Rey Fenix, and Nathan Frazier diving out to DIY, and now Axiom back in the ring here. A sort of total elimination between the two men. So now Rey Fenix is tagged in as he tagged Tommaso Ciampa. Finally, they're getting their chance to be in the ring as we're watching Fenix and Axiom go at it. Now Andrade getting in there. Probably don't want to get too cocky with a guy like, he's looking for the Three Amigos. Shades of Eddie with the Three Amigos, followed by that frog splash. But everybody was ready to attack Rey there. As all 8 men are now in the ring here. And all 8 men are brawling again. I mean, this just goes to show you how just how important these WWE Tag Team titles are to these men. With all 8 men doing whatever it takes to make sure that their respective partners get the win and everybody else gets the loss. I've totally lost on who the legal man is. I think it's still Andrade and Axiom. I'm not really sure, though. Or maybe it was, it might have been Rey, because now Tommaso Ciampa made the tag, and now he's in the ring. And Axiom almost got the win on Ciampa there, but Ciampa took his head off with that clothesline. Ciampa looking for, I call that like a backbreaker powerbomb type thing. And Jesus, close count there for Ciampa again. Everybody's down at ringside. Ciampa sitting there. He's thinking to himself, what do I got to do? And you can see Candice LeRae just in shock that Axiom is still able to hold out on this one. Or I should say hold on. Celtic cross onto like everybody. Jesus. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. Nathan Frazier took the most of that punishment there. Majority of the wrestlers were still down on the mat or on the ground at ringside. All 8 dudes are down and can't help but have the referee and Candice LeRae just checking on everybody just to be sure. I mean, she's more or less checking on DIY, but I feel like she might be trying to talk to the other guys to make sure everything's all right. But Ciampa exposing that knee. Oh, Jesus, that bare knee right up against the face of Axiom. That's not going to do it, though. What's he signaling for now? Oh, he's got oh yeah, that maneuver. But Saban just tagged in, and now it's going to be Saban and Axiom. But both members of DIY still trying. And taking down Johnny Gargano. But I think they may have forgotten that Axiom is the other legal man, or maybe not. As right now, they just kicked Axiom in both the front and the back of the head now. Now we've got Andrade taking out Alex Shelley, who tried to climb up the top. Fenix and Andrade now. Andrade's the legal man here. Catching him with that flying forearm. Shades of Tito Santana with that one. So Axiom getting up there, kicking Andrade. Andrade just sitting on that top rope now. Oh, Nathan Frazier. I love this. I love that they're all fighting for the tag because now Ciampa is the legal man. Wow. Oh, Candice now trying to get up on that apron, trying to make sure that her boys in DIY. Tommaso Ciampa with the roll up, and Jesus, I thought he had it. I thought he got it there. Oh, Johnny Gargano just super kicked Ciampa by accident. And over the top, Gargano is now down and out. And there it is, Andrade's finisher. And it's going to be Andrade and Rey Fenix challenging the Wyatt Six for those tag team titles. Will that be at SummerSlam? I kind of hope it will be. I need to see the tag team titles defended at SummerSlam. I know we're getting the women's tag titles, but the men's tag titles should be defended as well. Matter of fact, I think all 3 tag team titles should be defended at SummerSlam. But that's just me. But next Friday is when we're getting that match. Next Friday as well, Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez. I said that match was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen on SmackDown, but it's going to be next Friday on on Raw, but next Friday on SmackDown. And Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul will be in the building. SmackDown takes place in Cleveland, Ohio next week. But right now, Cody Rhodes is making his way to the ring. He's got that contract in hand. It's going to be Cody and John Cena. And this coming Monday, Roman Reigns, the aftershock of Roman Reigns' return on Monday, or this past Monday, will happen this coming Monday. How does Paul Heyman, how does Bronson Reed, how does Braun Breaker respond as Raw comes to us from Houston, Texas this coming Monday? Apologize for the silence there, folks. Just sometimes I got to give the voice a little bit of a rest there. But what a fatal 4-way match that was. It was just action everywhere, and it was brilliant. But right now, in about 15 seconds, we're going to be having the contract signing for the championship match. As per usual, though, I kind of expect with these contract signings, shenanigans is going to take place. As we're back and we're floating down a river on our screen here. My guess is this is what part of the nightlife looks like in San Antonio. Adam Pearce is in that ring right now. He's going to be watching over this. And our king of the ring, Cody Rhodes, is making his way to the ring here. Let's do a quick rundown of SummerSlam here. There are already 8 matches announced. The nights have yet to be determined, but we've got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, which is what we're going to be seeing the official contract signing here for. Tiffany Stratton defends her women's title against Jade Cargill. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll take on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Gunther defends his World Heavyweight title against CM Punk. Naomi defends her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Becky Lynch defends her Intercontinental title against Lyra Valkyria. The Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez defend their women's tag team titles against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And inside the steel cage, Solo Sikoa defends his United States title against Jacob Fatu. Already stacked card, guys. Cody already signing his side of the contract before John Cena even gets there, but Cody's got something to say. Cody Rhodes talking about how he didn't flinch during some of the major moments in his current run with the WWE, but he talked about how he flinched in a brief moment in that match against John Cena, which ultimately cost him the championship. Took his eye off the prize, and that's how Cena has the title, essentially, is what he was saying. But John Cena now making his way to the ring right now. And I'm still wondering, like, when I look at John Cena come to the ring, I get this feeling that he might end his championship or his career as a babyface. So I'm really wondering, how do we flip John Cena? That's where I'm trying to fit what I'm trying to figure out. John's got the mic. He's talking. John Cena saying the match isn't going to take place. He's got a movie that he's filming at Netflix, and yeah, Cody's like, I'm not having any of this. I'm going to fight you right now. And that's exactly what Cody is doing. He is laying it into John Cena. John Cena said if his name does appear on that contract, then he will have no choice but to appear at SummerSlam. And right now, John Cena taking it back to Cody. And already, look at this. He's got that. Yeah, see, Cody was well ahead, well ready for it. Now Cody's got the belt. Do it. Crack him over the head with that title if you have to. And now Cody's got the contract in his hand. He's got that contract in his hand. Is he going to make John Cena sign it? Or is he going to dive off using the contract as a weapon? Because Cody's going up top with that contract in hand. And now he's opened up the contract here, taking the pen out, and yeah, he's put it in John Cena's hand. And he has just made John Cena sign the contract. The match is official at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Cody's got another thing to say. Well, holy hell, another match with a stipulation at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes and John Cena will fight for the WWE Undisputed title in a street fight. What a show, guys. What a show this has been. A lot of things rolling as far as SummerSlam goes. We're going to get right to my socials as we are looking at Cody Rhodes, looking at the championship here. But my favorite thing about the show tonight was definitely that fatal four-way. The contract signing was awesome too. Jacob Fatu getting his match finally against Solo Sikoa inside the steel cage. Ladies and gentlemen, though, if you want to find me at my socials, you can look for me at my link tree, lanktr.ee/Chris_best83. Again, what a show this was, guys, tonight. And in the immortal words of one, Carl Carafel, the world's a scary place. Take care of each other. Have yourself a wonderful night, everyone.
I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. Fading away, you look so great when you gotta shine. One more thought of you is gone now, as you keep smiling at the crowd. Pressure is your best enemy, spotlights show what I wanna see. Sometimes it feels like you're under attack. You're just getting